Welcome agents to this video about MU farming. So the first thing we're going to have a look at is our Illuminator medal stats, which you can see now at 32,436,873 MUs. An impressive amount, and it will be an even more impressive amount very shortly at the end of this video. The first thing we're going to do then is we're going to put on an apex. We're going to be throwing a lot of fields today to be able to gain those MUs, and that means that we'll also be gaining a significant amount of AP. We'll also be using 2 battle beacons in this video as well, so that we can throw a huge amount of fields in a short amount of time, each of them gaining roughly 80,000 MU apiece as they cover an entire city. So you can see that we have just virused a portal to get rid of the field. That field was covering the city which we're going to throw our fields over today, just so that nobody could throw any blockers or get in the way whilst we're fielding today. And we've just put our first battle beacon on as well, so we're going to start the fielding. So whilst throwing our fields today, you'll see that we have it set up like a field engine. We have 2 corners of a triangle that are the anchors, and then we have a spine on the 3rd corner. And you can see the first thing that we do, we throw the first link to the opposing anchor and then the furthest portal on the spine on the 3rd corner, and work our way back portal by portal, gaining lots and lots of AP and lots of MU each time. You'll see that every single field is worth approximately 80,000 MU, if not slightly more. Alright then, as I mentioned, we're going to use 2 battle beacons today, which means that we've got to destroy that portal that we virused earlier, redeploy on it, and make sure it's ready so that we can put a 2nd battle beacon on and throw from this portal as well as the original. And obviously they're each going to keep flipping factions, and every time that they do, we're going to throw a new set of fields. This then brings us to the catastrophe that we had whilst we were filming this. So you can see we're deploying on the grey portal. All the resonators are going on. We're about to go into the mods. Obviously we're going to need soft banks on here so that we can get lots and lots of links, not just your standard 8, but we need at least 16. And guess what? There's no soft banks in our inventory that aren't in capsules. And so now we're madly scrambling through our capsules, trying to find our capsule of soft banks that we can take out and put on this portal, making it ready for when we put a battle beacon on, so that we can actually throw all those links. It's not actually going to cost us any MU, but it certainly costs us a bit of time, and it is a lesson in preparedness. So finally we can deploy our softbank on this portal, and obviously we're now going to be waiting for the first battle beacon to be running out of time so that we can throw the 2nd set of links. A little bit of time lost, but not a big deal, and we're still going to gain a huge amount of MU within the space of time the Apex affords us. There is going to be a little bit of downtime now then, whilst we wait for the first battle beacon to run out and to flip, so that then we can look at our 2nd anchor here and throw the same fields again, just from the next anchor, before going between both of the battle beacons backwards and forwards, throwing the same fields time and time again, and gaining each field over 80,000 MU. And so the battle beacon is just about to flip. We can see it there. It still shows us green, but it's actually blue, and we can start throwing our 2nd set of fields. First the opposing anchor, and then working our way down the spine, AP and MU all the way, covering this entire city, over 80,000 MU a time. So when it comes to MU farming, yes, you do have to cover a large body of land if possible, and hopefully towns, cities, where obviously there are lots of people living there, lots of mined units that you can field over. Something also curious about MU farming is the cell system that Niantic uses for MUs. So the location of your anchors also plays an important role in how many MUs you get per field. If your anchors are located in urban areas, built up areas with lots of people and a high population, you will get more MUs per field than were your anchors located in the countryside, where there aren't very many people and not very many mines to cover over. So not only do you have to field over a city or a town with lots and lots of people in it, but actually you should also try and aim for as urban a place to throw your fields from as you can. Alright then, back to the video, and you can see that we're just about to place our second battle beacon. We're waiting for the 1 minute 30 mark, which is the halfway mark on the first battle beacon, before placing the second battle beacon. This then gives us 1 minute and 30 for each set of fields we're going to throw. Every time the battle beacons flip, we destroy them, turn them to our faction, place a soft bank on them, and then when the other one flips, we're ready to throw the next set of fields and go backwards and forwards between the battle beacons each time. At this point then, I'll speed up the video so that it doesn't take too long, and we'll see the dual battle beacons in action, and we'll recap at the end to see just how many MUs we've gained over this short farming session. Alright then, as we approach the final set of fields, it's worth making a couple of observations, such as this is a huge team effort, a massive team effort. So all the key farming for every single set of fields takes a long time. It's pretty laborious, and at the same time clearing all the lanes, making sure there's no links getting in the way, also takes a huge amount of time as well. So the end stats that we'll see very shortly are, we end up on 43,700,139 MUs, which is a gain of 11,263,266 MUs, more than enough to make your Onyx badge. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.